That was a knockdown, without a doubt. You can't spin it no other way. It's too clear. And I think the commission needs to do something about it, because it can give me an incentive, anytime I'm not feeling good in a fight, take a knee.
Is that it wasn't a knockdown. I mean, look, he wasn't hurt. There's no doubt about that. But if you take a knee in the fight and you touch down, whilst punches are being thrown, it has to be a knockdown.
I'm not going to say honest, because I don't know if honesty had something to do with it. I don't know. But definitely we need better refs that assure themselves, know how to make a decision, know they're making the right decision.
New leaked footage claims Davis cheated against Lamont Roach on March 1st. During their fight at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, Davis defended his WBA lightweight title, but a controversial moment in the 9th round sparked debate. After a light jab from Roach, Davis unexpectedly took a knee, which should have been ruled a knockdown with a full count. However, the referee allowed the fight to continue, keeping the scores close and resulting in a majority draw.
Did Gervonta Davis take a knee, and should he have been deducted a point and in the end lost that fight to Roach, in your opinion?
Yeah, in my opinion, it was a draw. He take a knee. And plus the corner go up and put a towel in the face. That's a disqualification for sure. I'm talking about the rules, but it's not my business.
In the days following the fight, questions have persisted not only about the referee's decision, but also about Davis's actions during that crucial moment. Now, newly leaked footage is adding to the controversy, fueling claims that Davis may have intentionally manipulated events in the ring to gain an unfair advantage.
And that's not a shot at Tank. I respect Tank and I like Tank a lot, but you can't do that.
They reversed the result of your fight.
Yeah.
Should they reverse the result of that fight as well?
Just depends. Like if that changes the whole fight, if that gives Roach a victory, give him the victory. That's how you keep the integrity of the sport, right? That's why they suspended me, right, to keep the integrity of the sport. So I feel like if you're gonna do it to me, you got to do it to everybody.
Newly surfaced footage, reportedly from an undisclosed source within the broadcast team, reveals crucial moments from the controversial 9th round from a never-before-seen angle. Observers have pointed out several unusual aspects of Davis's behavior, suggesting something was off. The footage appears to show Davis pausing right after the jab, almost as if he had planned the move rather than reacting instinctively. His body language and the timing of his knee drop seem rehearsed. In the same clip, a brief shot shows a member of Davis's corner moving in unusually close, almost as if prepared to intervene, though corners typically only assist with wiping sweat or adjusting gloves between rounds. The proximity and timing of this moment have raised suspicions, with some analysts arguing that Davis's sudden drop to one knee and quick retreat toward his corner resemble tactics used to buy time or disrupt an opponent's rhythm. This reaction differs from the natural, instinctive response of a fighter who is genuinely hurt. These visual cues have led some fans and pundits to suggest that what initially seemed like an accidental slip, perhaps caused by sweat or grease in the eyes, may have actually been a calculated move to halt Roach's momentum. As allegations continue to spread, Davis and his team have been quick to deny any wrongdoing. Through multiple social media statements and press interviews, Davis has insisted that his actions were completely legitimate. Davis insisted that his knee drop was completely within the rules, claiming it was caused by a temporary loss of vision due to grease from his freshly done hair, a statement that was met with skepticism by many fans. On the night of the fight, Davis's camp also argued that leaked footage, when taken out of context, can be misleading and that a few seconds of video do not accurately reflect the full complexity of the fight. Adding to the controversy, referee Steve Willis has faced heavy criticism for not ruling the knee a knockdown. While Davis's team defends Willis's decision as a judgment call under unusual circumstances, critics argue that the combination of the referee's inaction and Davis's seemingly calculated movements in the footage creates a narrative of possible collusion.
Know how to make a decision, know they're making the right decision, emboldened to make that decision. I think that I don't know that he would have let Roach get away with that. He let Tank Davis get away with. Why? Tank Davis is a star. I think he set a record for the most fans ever in Barclays Stadium. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I believe they hit a new attendance and maybe a gate record. They've done concerts there, they've done fights there, basketball games there.
I think you're right. It was the record for the gate for a fight for sure. I think the Rolling Stones might be the only one that beat them at the Barclays, but either way, they did huge numbers.
The lack of an immediate official review, made worse by technical issues with the instant replay system during the fight, has only fueled suspicions. If the leaked footage ultimately proves deliberate cheating, the consequences could be severe. John Davis, whose record has remained nearly flawless until now, could not only see his reputation damaged, but also face potential sanctions from boxing authorities. There's already speculation about whether the WBA or the New York State Athletic Commission might reopen an investigation into the fight. Beyond Davis's personal career, the controversy highlights deeper concerns about professional boxing, a sport where split-second decisions, unclear rulings, and possible misconduct often spark debate. If regulators find evidence of intentional rule-breaking, it could lead to demands for stricter oversight and improved review systems to protect the integrity of the sport.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the reality is can the state call for an immediate rematch? I don't believe they can, the commission. It's really up to the governing body. I mean, the commission can overturn a decision or rule on a decision, but can they order a rematch? That really has to come from the governing body, the WBA, to say, if you want to remain lightweight world champion. But everything I'm hearing is the rematch is going to happen anyway. Like, I think it's pretty much done.
Talk to us about the star power in this May 2nd card.
Yeah, I mean, you got three of the hottest young fighters in terms of that, that social media presence.
This latest controversy has sparked a heated debate among fans and experts about the need for more transparency in boxing. While leaked footage can sometimes be taken out of context, it highlights the flaws in the current review process. Boxing commissions may now face pressure to adopt new technologies and stricter protocols to ensure every controversial moment is reviewed fairly and immediately. Many fans have already taken to social media, demanding that governing bodies release the full fight footage and provide a clear explanation of the referee's decisions. While the leaked footage has added fuel to an already intense controversy, it's important to remember that allegations alone do not equal definitive proof. The angles and images captured in the video raise serious concerns, but they only show a small part of what really happened that night.
I've heard some people saying, he should be disqualified. He went back to the corner. I don't buy that, to be honest with you. I mean, I think that's a warning, but it's a bit of a bizarre situation. For me, there was a lot of people in boxing that were saying that this is a really tough fight. Like, Lamont Roach is a serious fighter. I said it might not be the biggest profile fight, but it's actually quite a tough fight. And Shakur said to me, even the day before, I'm telling you, he's going to have big trouble tomorrow night. And I just feel like hopefully this could be the little something that gives Gervonta a little wake-up call to take him back to the mindset of maybe where he was.
Boxing has always been a sport of fine margins, where tactics that blur the line between smart strategy and outright cheating are not uncommon. As the investigation continues and more context emerges, both fans and officials will be searching for clear evidence to either confirm or dismiss the accusations against John Davis. For now, the debate remains intense. Some accuse Davis of exploiting a loophole in the rules, while his camp strongly denies any wrongdoing. Regardless of the final outcome, the controversy has left a lasting mark on his career, serving as a reminder that in the high-stakes world of boxing, even a split-second decision can have massive consequences. The judges' razor-thin scorecards, 114 to 114, 115 to 113, reflect just how fiercely contested this battle was. Davis successfully defended his WBA lightweight title against Lamont Roach, but one moment in the fight overshadowed everything, sparking intense debate across the boxing world: the controversial non-knockdown call in the 9th round. Just seconds into the round, Roach pushed forward aggressively, landing a quick 1-2 combination followed by a sharp right hook. Davis briefly paused, turned to referee Steve Willis, and then voluntarily took a knee. However, instead of a standard knockdown ruling, Davis quickly ran toward the ropes, seemingly looking for a towel to wipe his face, leaving fans and analysts questioning what had just happened.
Star, he brings people. He's got a big fan base. He brings good pay-per-view numbers. I don't know what the numbers are in this, but he's one of the guys that bring good pay-per-view numbers. I think all of that, he brings that with him. When a referee allows him to take a knee, which is not a rule in boxing, and get away with it and not make it a 10-8 round, that should have been a 10-8 round. He got hit with a jab just before that. I'm not trying to go after Tank Davis. People already know. Some people say I defend him too much, that I'm saying how great he is. And he is. He's a tremendous, complete fighter, puncher, fighter, inside, outside. He's patient. He's responsible defensively.
Davis defended his WBA lightweight title against Roach, but a controversial moment in the 9th round stole the spotlight. After a quick combo from Roach, Davis paused, turned to the referee, and took a knee. Instead of a knockdown ruling, he ran to the ropes, seemingly looking for a towel, leaving fans questioning what really happened. Was it a smart tactic or an unfair move? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more boxing updates.